Hi, I'm Vanessa and I love bad Star Trek. I've decided to do something slightly different this time. Some of you have been writing in with your medical maladies and questions about me personally. Just keep in mind, you are seeking advice from someone who is definitely not a chief holographic medical officer on the USS bullshit. I don't know anything about medicine, guts, disgusting things, or body yaddies. I'm definitely not a doctor. I'm just an untrained, unqualified hologram giving advice that no one should ever follow. Let's take our first caller. TT writes, Big V on the USS bullshit. I put my fingers in a bowl while some alien lady also put her fingers in the same bowl. The next day, I grew a nipple on my forearm. My chief medical officer, Chickenpox, has said that I am actually pregnant. My pecs are sore. I yell at our cook to make some strange food. And I feel super nauseous in the morning, bro. I'm from Florida, so parenting is not my strong suit. What do I do to get rid of this damn thing? Signed, TT. TT, here's what you do. You stick your arm into an airlock while going by a black hole because that's something that starships can do. Light and your fetus will not escape, but the warp engine can. If the black hole turns out to be a wormhole, don't worry, your arm baby will grow up to resent you and put your head on a stick outside of their door as a message to their enemies. Problem solved. Black holes do a lot of the work out here. Drain a cyst, black hole. Have a demon inside of you, black hole. Let's see what else a black hole can fix. Dear Big V, why are you doing this channel? Why not focus on the positive? There is so much good in the world. Stop. Get some help. Signed, someone with a soul. Dear Sass, listen, I just like bad things, and sometimes I like to think about why it is bad, because it's only through doing a full autopsy of something bad that I can understand what's good. But it's just an opinion. I'm just a person with an opinion, definitely not a doctor, giving unsound and possibly deadly advice. Don't listen to anything I say. Dear not Dr. V, I have a real thing for a game where there's a ball in a cup. I've turned my friends onto this game as well. All we do now is think about how balls enter cups. There are so many balls in the universe that haven't met their special cup yet. So anyway, I'd like to think about things other than balls and cups at some point. What do you think I ought to do? Signed, Willie. Well, Willie, it sounds like the ball and cup thing is actually working out for you just fine. So why not think about what else you could put into cups? Pencils, tea, other liquid, ractagino, lots of tiny balls like ball bearings or the kind that come in the ends of pens. There are many things that can go into many other things. There's truly nothing else you need to worry about. Bathing, paying bills, relationships just sail away into a blissful world of containers containing other stuff. Happy trails. Dear Vanessa, what gave you the idea to do this? Why not use this outlet to talk about how powder wigs were invented to cover up syphilitic bald heads? Speaking of bald, why is Abolian a barber on the Enterprise? He is bald. How the fuck does he know how to cut hair? Your pal. Your pal. Okay, pal. First, what you said about Booleans is extremely racist and ignorant. Booleans have hair. They just don't show it to us. They have luscious tresses and glorious manes that elude most non-Boolean eyes. But if you've ever run your fingers through a Boolean's hair, which I have not, you would know, which I don't. And as someone who is not a doctor on the USS bullshit, I would definitely not have any access to information about it. Second, I got the idea for this channel from watching a very carefully curated list of episodes suggested by the person who introduced me to Trek, and then going back and watching the rest on my own. And I could not believe my eyes when I started season 1 of The Next Generation. Everything feels so awkward and underwritten compared to season 3 onward, except season 7 when it goes completely crazy. I love talking about these episodes as well as some of the other whack stuff in the franchise with friends, and thought this would be a fun outlet for that. I also thought it would be fun to give this as a guide for anyone wanting to watch Trek but giving up because they're completionists and certain episodes aren't very good, so they may stop at season 1. So this is my many-part persuasive essay to say, you know what? There's some episodes you can literally just skip. Just don't watch them and the show will be fine. Even better if you don't. I like bad things. Let me be your guide instead. Nail me to the cross of crap. I will do it. Let's take our next caller. Hi, non-Dr. V. I am a first of my kind to join Starfleet. I recently had a barrel hit me as hard as a Russian winter, and the accident has left me paralyzed. It is not like a warrior to live in this state, and my boss refuses to kill me like I asked. I somehow convinced our transporter engineer, Smiles, to help me with the Heckbot ritual. In the unlikely event I do survive, how would I seek revenge on this honorless barrel? Stopping me just short of Tovacor is an injustice that cannot go unpunished. With honor, Borf. Well, Borf, take the barrel and fill it with the piss of your enemy. And by enemies, I mean people that just get on your nerves. So you take the piss-filled barrel and you fire it out of a torpedo tube onto the ship of an enemy. Again, probably just someone that gets on your nerves. That's all, folks. I will be returning to a regularly scheduled programming. This internship, which I definitely don't have because I'm not a doctor, sucks. I'm covered in shit from 35 different aliens, 34 of which are non-corporeal, and that's why you can't see it, but it stinks. EMH out? I'm not a doctor, so I don't even know what I'm saying. Peace and long life.